In 1830, just after the church was organized, Parley was on a mission, and he was arrested on false charges and brought before false witnesses, and then spent the night with the sheriff, whose name was Peabody. In the morning, they arose and had breakfast together, and Parley asked Mr. Peabody if he was good at a race. Mr. Peabody said, "No, but my big dog Stuboy is." And Parley looked down at one of the largest dogs he ever saw, and Mr. Peabody then confirmed that he wasn't very fast, but this dog was very fast. And Parley, having finished his breakfast, said, "You've asked me to go a mile with you. I've gone a mile. We've had a nice breakfast together, but if you're good at a race, you can now accompany me because it's time for me to be on my journey." And Parley sprung from his chair, ran out the door, and said he was running about as fast as a deer towards the forest, which was some distance away. It took a little while for the sheriff to get his senses, and he started to clap his hands and shout for his large dog to take Parley down. And the dog went barreling after Parley across the fields. And just as the dog was closing in on Parley, Parley all of a sudden was struck with the thought that he should help the sheriff. So he stopped, imitated the sheriff, claps his hands, and shouts the dog on and points in the direction of the forest. And the dog barrels by Parley and off into the forest. And Parley said he headed off into another direction and was then free.